ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. A big weekend for Jazz Chisholm on the minor league baseball diamond. 4 home runs in 3 games. It all started on Friday night. Down 2 in the 4th inning with nobody on and 1 out. Jazz delivered a shot to right field, his 6th of the year, to bring the Jackson Generals within 1 run of the Tennessee Smokies. Jazz would finish the night 2 for 5, 3 runs batted in and 2 runs scored, but Jackson came on the losing end 16-9. On to Saturday now, after going deep in the 5th inning, Jazz back at it again in the 7th. Another solo shot over the right field fence, all part of a 2-for-3 night, but again, the Generals would fall, this time by a final of 6-3. Jazz not done just yet either, with the Generals up 1-0 yesterday in the 7th inning. He hit a blast to right center field, giving him a league-leading 9 on the season. That was Jazz's lone hit of the day in 4 plate appearances. The Generals, though, got the job done this time. They won 3-0 in a shutout. Now, Jazz not just showing his prowess on the offensive end either. Check out this play he made at short to get the Generals out of the inning. Jazz looking to continue his stellar season tonight as Jackson plays host to Birmingham. Coach Vincent Martin keeps drawing up plays that land him in the Bahamas looking for new talent to recruit. And as Kelsey Johnson tells us, it gets better with every trip.
Whether it's a quick slant, a blitz, or a Hail Mary, Coach Vincent Martin looks forward to meeting the young Bahamian talent that lines up every year at the line of scrimmage. Martin has a keen eye for talent and believes that the Bahamas is full of raw and tapped athletes who are full of potential, so he recruits them for the football program at Sunrise Christian Academy.
Athleticism, naturally, it's already there. Technique-wise, it's lacking a lot, which is why I like working with Coach Johnson, finding them young, and then bringing them in and developing them. You know, not all of them go on to play college football, but they go on to continue their education in college. So that is the main point of it all. But we've seen a lot of success with young men going and playing college ball also.
It's under the New Providence American Football Association's umbrella. These young men are able to showcase their skills to the visiting coaches. Martin thanked David Johnson for organizing the league and his continuous work. He said the young men are no doubt talented, but are in need of extra work coming into a more structured program abroad.
It's a struggle, but we bring them in a little bit early and we get about 4 weeks of development before the first game, and then they pick it up, and then we have about an 8 to 10 game season, and we've seen a lot of success. So the transition goes well once they get there.
A number of Bahamian players were able to improve their game while at the academy, then move on to play on the collegiate level.
So you have Alexio Munnings, who is at Bethel College, and he's doing well, started as a freshman. You have Douglas Sawyer, who went to Holland College, did very well. This year you have King David McPhee, who will be at Friends University, and Bakari Adderley, Jared Delonte, quite a few, so they're doing just fine, and those are all names, and I'm leaving some out that are going on scholarship for football.
And if you're wondering just how it all works, Coach Martin said, it's all about balancing athletics and academics.
I'm looking for effort, and I'm looking at size and athletic ability, and the rest I bring to the table. There's a couple of young men, 14, 13 years old, that I already got my eye on, and then just naturally the athletic ability makes up for the rest.
Funding-wise, do they have to come up with any money?
Yes, so we don't offer full scholarships, but our partial scholarships, especially for those kids playing multiple sports with great academics and recommendations, we find ways to work with them.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
From the Pro Hardwood, David Nesbitt and Flamingo opening the Brazilian League semifinals over the weekend with a hard-fought 79-77 win over Botafogo. David just 4 points and 15 minutes off the bench. Game 2 will be played on Thursday. Meantime, in Japan, Gio Bain and Kagoshima suffering a pair of losses over the weekend against his former team, the Iwate Bulls. Gio with 16 points and 7 rebounds and a 77-67 loss on Saturday. He followed that up with 15 points and 14 boards during a 92-82 loss yesterday. Meantime, in France, a big game from Dominic Bridgewater, a game-high 20 points to lead Fos-sur-Mer past Le Mans 69-57 in the under-21 division. Zane Knowles also double figures in the French B-League, 14 points to go along with 6 rebounds. Chartres, they lost to Nantes 80-74. As for our ballers in Spain, Shaquille cleared 18 points for Forcadell in a season-ending 86-84 loss to Real Betis. In the goal league, in the Silver League, Tavario Miller had 15 points, 9 rebounds for Baskonia in a 75-66 win over Menorca. Ronnie Godot, meantime, just 3 points in 11 minutes. Maron fell to Gion 88-64. The Bahamian Lawn Tennis Association holding its final set of Davis Cup trials over the weekend. Baker Newman winning 2 competitive 3-setters to book his spot. He took care of Philip Major Jr. 3-6, 7-6, and 10-6 before disposing of Kevin Major Jr. 3-6, 7-6, and 10-5. PJ would surge back after his loss to Baker, and he won in 3 sets over the other Newman brothers, Spencer, 7-5, 1-6, and 11-9. That meant the winner between PJ and KJ would secure the final spot after KJ beat Spencer 6-3, 5-7, and 10-8. But KJ sustained an injury in his match against Baker, and PJ was awarded a walkover to clinch his spot. PJ and Baker will now team up with the top 2 finishers from the Open Nationals, Dante and Brister and Justin Lund, to represent the Bahamas next month in Costa Rica. Still talking tennis, Justin Roberts and the Arizona State Sun Devils opening the NCAA Division I tournament, the sweep against Miami. Justin teaming with Maki Rakatamola for a 6-3 win in doubles. He was also up a set and 6-all in the second when the team win was already in hand. That win propelled Arizona State into the next round, where they were only able to pick up 1 win against regional host TCU. That win came on Justin's racket at number 3 singles, 6-3 and 3. And on a personal level, that was quite a way to go out, with this being Justin's last collegiate match. On to the collegiate track and field beat now. The Southwest Athletic Conference Championships taking place over the weekend. Texas Southern senior Alexis Gray beaten by a photo finish in the 200. She finished in 23.74. She was also second in the century, 11.77. Over at the Southland Conference Championships, Southeast Louisiana's Donovan Storr crossing the line second in the 400, 46.74. He was also part of the school's mile relay team, which finished third in 312.01. E-Conference Championships, Wagner's Tiffany Hanna, she won the discus, a throw of 139 feet 1 inch. She was also fourth in the hammer throw, a personal best, 154 feet 5 inches. Meantime, with the Billy Haynes Invitational, Indiana's Giles Eddy and soaring to the win there in the men's high jump, clearing 7 feet a 1/4 inch. The Atlantis Resort has just opened a state-of-the-art gym. Jack Chamberlain is the man in charge.
We have an array of classes catering for everybody's different athletic abilities and what they're looking to get out of their stay while at Atlantis. So we have anything from your high-intensity HIIT classes to your cycling classes. We have yoga, so more meditation, more relaxing type of classes as well as sort of a bodyweight boot camp and a few other things as well. So we have punch bags, we have sandbags, we've got battle ropes for the cardio. We've got assault bikes, brand new TRX equipment. We have state-of-the-art technology that we're now introducing to our classes, so to create a new dynamics with the class, so the guests can see how hard they're working. We have plyometric boxes, the spin bikes, kettlebells. We have all the latest equipment. If you're a professional athlete, it's a great facility for you to be able to keep your training up and to keep you training at that high level. It's available for the guests primarily, but it's also available to people who live on the island or live in the Bahamas. We have certain different type of memberships where they can sign up to either the gym itself or they can sign up exclusively to our Fit Republic, which is the studio and which is the classes are included in that also.
And that'll do it for sports. Stay tuned, Jack and weather still to come.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.